Good morning. This is Gerald Williams. Like I always say, be addicted to excellence. This morning, we're going to talk about the game of spades. And I'm going to talk about 2 life lessons we can learn from the game of spades. Now, there are many more lessons we can take out of this game, but we're going to only talk about 2 this morning, and I'll fill you in on the rest of them later on in the week. But before we get started on these lessons, let me say this. There's a lot of people that I always talk to that they brag about how they can play spades. Let me break it down for you. My wife and I, we got the trophy. That's what I thought. That's enough said about that. Let's move on with the lessons. Lesson number one. You didn't get a chance to deal this hand that you have. You didn't deal this horrible hand that you're looking at in front of you. Let me tell you what a horrible hand looks like in spade. It means you got about 1 or 2 low spades, a bunch of numbers, and a bunch of red cards. That probably means you're going to get about 2 books out of this deal. You didn't get a chance to deal this hand. What does that look like? What does that look like in the real life? You didn't ask to be in this family. You didn't ask to have a dad who was going to be in jail when you was born. You didn't ask to have a mom who was going to have to work 2 jobs in order for you all to survive. You didn't ask for the doctor to give you a bad bill of health, for the doctor to say, hey, your health is failing you. You didn't ask to work at a job where your supervisor was going to disrespect you and you felt like this job was a dead end. You didn't ask for this job, but guess what? This is the hand that was dealt to you. This is the hand that you have. I want you to change your mindset from focusing on how bad this hand is to focusing on how can I play this hand to the best of my ability. Like I said, you got about 2 books in your hand. Right? You don't have all the resources. You don't live in the right neighborhood. You don't drive the best car. You don't have the best house. You don't have the resources. But I tell you what you do have. In that hand of yours, you got hard work. You can bring hard work to the table. You got effort. Play effort on the table. You got determination. You're not going to give up no matter how bad this hand look. Play determination. Lesson number 1. You didn't get a chance to deal this hand, but you do have a choice on how to play the hand. Let's talk about lesson number 2. Lesson number 2, in the game of spades, you have a partner. You're not in this thing alone. What am I saying? You got someone on your team. If you look in your hand, you can only get 2, and your partner say, I can get 4 books, then guess what? Together, we can get 6. What is he saying? You play your effort. You bring your hard work. You bring your determination. I got the other resources that you may need. Now listen to me. Let me tell you something about a partner. Now, when you get your 2, you can't cut your partner out of books. What am I saying? Let me talk to my people at school. Teachers are your partners. Stop cutting them out of your books when you go in there acting crazy in class. They trying to help you. Listen to me. People, when you got a good friend, grown-ups, you got a good friend that giving you good advice about how to go to work and do a good job and don't slack on your job. That's good advice. Don't cut your partner. You trying to get a better rap on your spiritual life. You're trying to go spiritually. You got people in your life that's trying to help you grow spiritually, but you upset because they telling you the truth. Listen to me. Don't cut your partner. They're on your team for a reason. They here to help you achieve the goals that you want to achieve and the goals that they know you should be trying to achieve. 2 lessons we learned today. Number 1, you didn't get a chance to deal, but you do get a chance to play this hand to the best of your ability. And lesson number 2, you got a partner. You don't have to go at this thing alone. You don't have to go at life alone. Put people in your space. Put people on your team that's going to help you achieve the goals that you are trying to achieve. This is Gerald Williams saying always be addicted to excellence. And I'm out.